अ वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू एवरीवन। सो आज हम बहुत दिनों बाद क्लास 12 का टॉपिक लेके आ रहे हैं। सो आई वॉज बिजी अ बिट, सो टुक अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम। आई थिंक इट इज ऑलमोस्ट 2 weeks that a new topic has been uploaded today. So today we are going to start with a new unit, and that this is the third unit, and we are going to start this unit, and the name of the unit is मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट। तो हम लोग आज ये थर्ड यूनिट स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। ऑब्वियसली इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ लॉन्ग यूनिट, बट सिंस सम टॉपिक्स हैज बीन reduced, this is not going to be that long. It is an average unit. So मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीज़ के बारे में अभी जो हम बात कर रहे थे, सिंपली हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिक करंट के बारे में बात की है। उसके पहले इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स के बारे में बात किए थे, जहाँ पे चार्ज रेस्ट में रहते थे। आज हमारा क्या होने जा रहा है, तो चार्ज मूव करने वाले हैं। तो चार्जेज आर गोइंग टू मूव टुडे, एंड दीज चार्जेज विच आर गोइंग टू मूव टुडे, दे आर गोइंग टू क्रिएट अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अराउंड इट। वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड इट इन द क्लास 10th, बट वी आर गोइंग टू जस्ट उसके हम लोग पिछले क्लास 10th जो हम लोगों ने पढ़ा, जस्ट उसके हम थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ने वाले हैं, उसके आगे के टॉपिक्स देखने वाले हैं। तो बहुत सारे हम लोग डेरिवेशंस करने वाले हैं, बहुत सारे न्यूमेरिकल्स इसके बेसिस पर रहेंगे, कई रूल्स पढ़ेंगे डायरेक्शंस फाइंड करने के लिए, एट्सेट्रा एट्सेट्रा एट्सेट्रा। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग द टाइम, लेट्स स्टार्ट द टॉपिक। द टॉपिक इज टुडे, द फर्स्ट टॉपिक, दैट इज ऑर्स्टेड एक्सपेरिमेंट। You have studied this in class 10th itself, but still we are going to have a look on this topic. So we are going to start this topic, Oersted experiment. What was basically Oersted experiment? So it was based in that we have taken a metallic conductor AB, and the metallic conductor was connected to a battery. The metallic conductor was connected to a battery whose potential difference was B, and current started to flow in the circuit. Now, okay, now let's first, अभी करंट नहीं फ्लो कर रहा, मान के चलते हैं, and we have placed a compass needle nearby the metallic wire, metallic conductor. Now initially no current was flowing through it, so no magnetic field was created around it. Now after some time, what we have done, we have just plugged in the key. से होता क्या है, a current will start to flow in the circuit, and since the current started to flow in the circuit, what the Oersted observed, there was a deflection in the compass needle. Usually it was following north-south point, but after the key was placed, a current started to flow through the circuit, and due to this current, a deflection was observed in the compass needle, and compass needle moved a bit. Compass needle moved a bit. So that was what observed by the Oersted. After that, it thought कि क्यों नहीं मैं इस प्रोसेस को थोड़ा सा चेंज कर लूँ, और उसने क्या किया, उसने इस प्रोसेस को थोड़ा सा रिवर्स करने की कोशिश किया। यानी मेटलिक वायर वही लिया, उसने पोलैरिटीज को चेंज कर दिया। Again, this was the condition, and as soon as the key was placed, a current started to flow in the circuit, but this time the direction of current was opposite, and hence the deflection was also opposite. Means क्या हुआ, पहले केस में जब करंट पास हुआ तो डिफ्लेक्शन प्रोड्यूस हुआ, दूसरे केस में भी करंट पास हुआ तो डिफ्लेक्शन प्रोड्यूस हुआ। So a diffraction was produced in the both the cases, but difference was that while in the first case the diffraction was in rightward direction, it has been just taken a direction, not it is not necessary that it has to be in rightward direction only. In the second case it was in left direction. क्यों हुआ? तो बस पोलैरिटी चेंज की वजह से, पोलैरिटी चेंज करने की वजह से क्या हुआ? तो करंट का डायरेक्शन चेंज हो गया. तो आफ्टर दैट एक्सपेरिमेंट ही वॉज ऑलमोस्ट श्योर and he gave a conclusion of his experiment, and the conclusion of his experiment was that whenever an electric current passes through a circuit, whenever an electric current passes through a circuit, a magnetic field is produced around it. That was the conclusion of Oersted after his experiment. जब कभी भी करंट किसी सर्किट के थ्रू पास होगा तो उसके अराउंड एक मैग्नेटिक फील्ड क्रिएट होना शुरू हो जाता है, एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड वाज क्रिएटेड अराउंड the wire, but the direction was obviously opposite. So direction was opposite, but the magnetic field was produced in both the cases. So that was basically the Oersted experiment, and he was able to find the cause of magnetic field, and he said that a magnetic field will be created by a moving charge, or not basically the moving charge, by the accelerating charge. So the magnetic field is produced by the magnetic moving charge and the accelerating charge. So he was able to find the cause of magnetic field. Okay, तो ये एक एक्सपेरिमेंट है, बेसिकली इससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछे जाते हैं, बट ऑब्वियसली इट वाज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एक्सपेरिमेंट in this context. Okay, now how to find the direction? So we will see lots of cases where we have to find the magnetic field. Okay, so firstly magnetic field around a current carrying conductor. एक करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर के अराउंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड फाइंड करने की कोशिश की गई. ठीक है, सो देयर वाज अ करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर and around it the magnetic field was found. So to find the magnetic field around this current carrying conductor, a rule was used, and that rule is basically called right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. That is a very important rule to finding the electric current, the direction of magnetic field. Sorry. So this rule says that if we have to find the magnetic field, around a current carrying conductor, we can find it easily by right hand rule. And this says, suppose this is a current carrying conductor and the current is passing in upward direction, the current is going in upward direction, and if we have to find the magnetic field around this current carrying conductor, we can simply use the right hand thumb rule, which states that let's hold this current carrying conductor like that, such that the thumb points to the direction of current. In that case the curved fingers around the conductor is going to give the direction of magnetic field around it. Okay, so Oersted was able to give the direction of magnetic field due to the current carrying conductor. Sorry, not Oersted. he was able to give the direction of magnetic field around a current carrying conductor, and that was by using the right hand thumb rules. So he said that by using the right hand thumb rule we can find the direction of magnetic field, and the direction will be concentric circles, and the magnetic field will be in closed nature, closed loop में क्या magnetic field हमको बनता है, ठीक है. So that was the nature of magnetic field around a current carrying conductor. Now if the current was passing through the downward direction, in that case also we can find the direction of magnetic field by holding this conductor in the downward direction. Now if I can hold this current carrying conductor in downward direction, and if I have to hold it by our right hand by keeping the thumb in the direction of current, then the curved fingers will be in clockwise direction. So in that case the direction of magnetic field is going to be like this. Okay, so basically right hand thumb rule was used to find the direction of magnetic field around a current carrying conductor, and that is a very very important application, and we are going to use this application in upcoming derivations also. Like if you have to find a magnetic field due to a current loop, or we have to in that case we can also use the right hand thumb rule. ओके, तो राइट हैंड थंब रूल से हम लोग मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन फाइंड कर सकते हैं. मानो अगर मैं करंट इधर जा रहा है तो मैं ऐसे फ्लोट करें तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इस टाइप से होगा. तो किस भी डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है हम मैग्नेटिक फील्ड फाइंड कर सकते हैं. नाउ राइट हैंड थंब रूल की जगह पे हम लोग एक और रूल फाइंड कर सकते हैं, एक और रूल यूज कर सकते हैं मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन फाइंड करने के लिए, एंड दैट रूल इज कॉल्ड स्क्रू रूल. इसमें क्या करते हैं, एक सिंपल सा रूल है, सबको स्क्रू खोलना बंद करना आता होगा, ठीक है. जैसे सपोज करो एक स्क्रू है, अगर ये स्क्रू को कसना है तो कैसे कसेंगे, तो राइट हैंड डायरेक्शन इस टाइप से. तो अगर इस टाइप से कस रहे हैं तो ये किधर जा रहा है, सो इट विल गो इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो अगर मैं इसको कस रहा हूँ क्लॉकवाइज तो ये किधर जाएगा, तो ये नीचे जाएगा, which shows that the direction of magnetic field will be clockwise if the current is going downward. अगर मैं इसको खोल रहा हूँ तो ये ऊपर आएगा, that shows that the direction of magnetic field will be anti-clockwise when current is going upward. तो ये स्क्रू रूल से भी हम लोग इसको इजीली हम लोग फाइंड कर सकते हैं. दैट्स अ सिंपल रूल. So either we can use right hand thumb rule or screw rule to find the direction of magnetic field around a current carrying conductor. Okay. Now the topic magnetic field. Just like same as the electric field, magnetic field is also a quantity. In the electric field, what we have studied, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्या होता है, तो वो एरिया जहाँ तक किसी भी चार्ज का इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन और रिपल्सन एक्सपीरियंस कर सके उसको चार्ज का इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कहते हैं. In the same manner, the magnetic field can be defined as the region around a magnet or current carrying conductor up to which the region around a magnet or current carrying conductor up to which its force of interaction can be experienced is called magnetic field. तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड को हम लोग इस तरह से डिफाइन कर सकते हैं कि अगर ये मेरा करंट कहीं कंडक्टर है तो कहाँ तक इसका फोर्स हम लोग एक्सपीरियंस कर पा रहे हैं, उस फोर्स उस रीजन तक, उस रीजन को हम लोग उस करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर का क्या कहेंगे, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कहेंगे. सो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैन बी सिंपली डिफाइंड एज द रीजन अप टू विच अ फोर्स कैन बी एक्सपीरियंस ड्यू टू अ करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर इज कॉल्ड द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑफ अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. ओके, so it can be due to a current carrying conductor, it can be due to a magnet, so up to which the force can be experienced, that will be called the magnetic field of a conductor or a magnet simply. Okay, now the next topic is the magnetic force. Now in the electric field, the direction of to find the force was simple. We can simply find it. What will be the direction of electric field? What will be the direction of electric field intensity? The positive charge is going to experience in the direction of electric field intensity, and the negative charge is going to experience a force in the opposite side of the opposite of electric field intensity. But in the magnetic force, it is a bit different. The magnetic force, the direction of magnetic force is a bit different as compared to the direction of electric force. So magnetic force, it has been basically defined as the magnetic force is defined as Fm equal to Q into V cross B. The magnetic force is given by F equal to Q into V cross B, where what are these quantities? So Q is the charge, magnitude of the charge basically. मतलब जो भी मैग्नेटिक फोर्स लगेगा उसके लिए चार्ज का फ्लो होना ज़रूरी है, किसी भी चार्ज पे लगेगा रेदर देन एनी अदर ऑब्जेक्ट्स. ओके, सो चार्ज होना चाहिए v the velocity of moving charge particles and b is magnetic field intensity. So these quantity must be there if you have to find the magnetic force. Now Fm equal to Q into V cross B, ये मेरे को क्या शो कर रहा है कि मैग्नेटिक फोर्स हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं अगर मेरे पास चार्ज हो, वेलोसिटी हो और मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी हो. ठीक है, सो लेट अस कंसिडर सिचुएशन वेयर दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. Remember, I think you know what cross means. Cross means inward or dot means outward. So if the direction of magnetic field is crossed, that means it is inward, and if the direction of magnetic field is inward, in that case the magnetic force can be found if we have the velocity. So if a charge particles starts to move like this is the obviously that should be the velocity also. Now remember that should be a positive charge. We have to take the charge particles to be positive charge, and if this is the velocity of the charge particles in the magnetic field, the direction of force can be found easily by using this cross product. So what it says that the magnetic force F is equal to Q into B cross B. So what is the direction of B? The B is like V is going in the right direction and the magnetic field is inward. So the direction of force can be found by using the cross product rule. So B cross B, so the force is going to act on this particle in upward direction. So that's simple. We can find it easily by finding the direction of force, and that's not a big deal. तो ये मैं फोर्स का डायरेक्शन फाइंड कर सकता हूँ. Now here, if you're going to for the SI unit, the SI unit of magnetic field intensity is basically the Tesla. It is called Tesla. The SI unit of magnetic field intensity is Tesla. So a magnetic force acts on a charged particle. When a force is going to act, so it is going to act only on the charged particle when the charged particle is moving perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field, or at least making some angle with the magnetic field. Okay, because if I can find the value of Fm, so that can be F equal to Q into B into sin theta. Now if theta equal to 0 degree or 180 degree, the magnetic force is going to be 0 simply. So the magnetic force is not going to act if the charged particle is moving in a direction parallel to the magnetic field or anti-parallel to the magnetic field. So it is going to experience a force only when it is moving parallel, perpendicular, or making some angle with it. It will be maximum when it is moved perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. But if it is going to move with making some angle with the magnetic field, it is also going to experience some force. Okay. So this is a very important formula, that the magnetic force Fm equal to Q into B cross B, and that is going to used everywhere. In this chapter, this is going to be used everywhere, and mostly we are going to use this formula to find the direction of magnetic force, or else that we can also find it by using the Fleming's left hand rule also. यही Fleming left hand rule है basically. Fleming left hand rule क्या कहता था? This is the force, this is the magnetic field, this is the current, FBI. देखेंगे Fleming's left hand rule, but अगर मैं FBI क्यों लेके चलता हूँ, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन ये शो कर रहा है, करंट का डायरेक्शन ये शो कर रहा है. Now if a positive charge particle is moving in a particular direction, that will be also the direction of current. पता है ना कि अगर जिस डायरेक्शन में पॉजिटिव चार्ज मूव करता है वही हमारा करंट का भी डायरेक्शन होता है, तो ये हमारा करंट का डायरेक्शन हो गया. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड किधर है? तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ है, तो मैं मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ कैसे हो गया भाई? FBI, सॉरी, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ है, करंट राइट की तरफ है, तो फोर्स ऊपर की तरफ रहेगा. ओके, तो फ्लेमिंग लेफ्ट हैंड रूल इज बेसिकली दिस एफ क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट से हम लोग निकाल सकते हैं. तो फ्लेमिंग लेफ्ट हैंड रूल नथिंग बट सिंपली V cross B. Okay, so I think we can find all the direction by simply right hand rules, not right hand thumb rule, but finding the direction of cross product, we can find the direction of either magnetic force or electromagnetic induction or whatever. Okay, तो आज बेसिकली that was introductory lecture. बेसिकली मैग्नेटिक फील्ड को हम लोग इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहते थे, और फ्रॉम नाउ देयर विल बी रेगुलर क्लासेस फॉर द क्लास 12th एंड एज वेल एज 11th. हम लोग नए टॉपिक्स नए जोश के साथ फिर से स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं. टॉपिक्स डेली वीडियोज अपलोड होने वाले हैं. ठीक है, तो बी रेडी, बी प्रिपेयर्ड. टाइम विल बी आई थिंक सेम इन द मॉर्निंग टाइम. द वीडियो इज गोइंग टू बी अपलोडेड. So see you in the next class tomorrow.